Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Dungeons and Dracon Beams.
Previously on Dungeons and Dracon Beams, there's a moment in your mind where you play the epic movie trailer of your plan. In this case, we begin with a shot of a man walking past in a suit, pan up from heels clicking on the floor, focusing on his back as he walks. Peripherals showing screens and strange lopsided blue aliens clacking away on keyboards, giant worms screeching their way across the floor, the hallmark of their travel, thousands of tiny clicks on tile. As the pan reaches the man's collar, we see the brush of a few insects' legs just dip below and then scurry back up to safety. The camera refocuses on a door opening and a woman walks in, traveling across the massive hangar. The camera pans down and we see behind the man, the woman's walking towards him. The frame rate slows as he straightens his collar and a cockroach falls to the floor, cutting to the aerial shot of the cockroach moving, exposed. The woman bends down and scoops the cockroach, but when she stands, the camera flips and we see her facing the still poised form of a giant worm taxon creature monster. The string of goo drips from its tooth in its garbage disposal mouth a second before it starts pouncing. The taxon barrels down on the woman's form. She throws the cockroach, screaming ew, and we get a close shot of the cockroach. Its wings glisten as they're freed of its carapace, and it flies to the ship in the hangar. As the taxon jumps and screeches at it, trying to get at the insect, chaos erupts. Aliens are accusing and screeching, and the woman, at their behest, starts climbing up the ship and retrieves the cockroach, squashes it, and takes it to the back room, a bathroom. But as the camera cuts into the dull, dark room, the woman walking through the doorway, we see her face fall with relief, and she sets down the semi-squished cockroach. They have a quick back and forth banter on how to get past the Gleep biofilter, and then we see the cockroach body twisting and growing into a boy, and then back down into a disgusting slug. The woman holds it to her ear, and we see it slurp into the ear canal, the music still driving, and we watch her still into an efficient machine and make her way through the hangar over to a computer system where she takes control in a way that very much implies a knowledge not her own. Every view we see shows her ear, the back of her head, the top shot, every time reminding us the Yeerk is very much in control and in her brain. Card print, click, giant yes green button. Then an employee menu pops up, drop down, scroll to Visor 11. Credential levels goes from highest clearance to lowest. A smile creeps across the woman's face. A smile not her own. But this isn't an action movie. And the rights to make this scene like this driving and impressive in anything other than terrifying rest on the Humanimals living. And of that, there is no guarantee. And that is where we are now.
Dylan, you stand in front of this terminal. A grin that was on your face, you kind of shake away because you didn't put it there. Within this lookout over the hangar, you see the windows are behind you as you spin around in your chair. All of your friends are on different places of your body except one of them who is in your head.
I grab my badge and I start to walk into the area.
All right, yeah, you go back down past that Ged that you guys blamed this whole thing on just now. Go down this corridor and get back to the door where you enter into the hangar. And as you open it, you see that familiar scene of Taxon, human, Ged, controllers, Hork-Bajir walking around. You notice two Hork-Bajir controllers standing at the entrance of the Bladeship. One of them just looks like a regular Hork-Bajir shock trooper. The other one has a blue sash. Both are holding Dracon Beams.
Cool. Do I see a tablet anywhere? Like a bank of tablets or anything?
Roll a perception check, actually, as you come into this room.
Okay. I don't want to roll things.
Do I get to add the help action to every roll she makes because I'm in her head?
You don't. You can use your action to give her the help action instead of looking around if you want. Instead of rolling one yourself.
So then,
yes. I see what you're saying.
So then, yes.
Yes, essentially. You just got to go through my little mechanics puzzle to get there.
Solve your dice puzzle, you fucking cretin.
I've got a 17, so it's okay.
You sure?
Well, I mean, if you want to give me
Why
Give me the
wouldn't I
25
try?
or
You know what I
something.
mean?
Like, let's go. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, so 17 and 11.
Yeah.
Dylan, as you look around, you notice that there is a space where, like, it's kind of a desk with, like, shelves above it that looks like, you know, they would have a charging bank that kind of where these different tablets would go. But you see that there's none in the bank right now. And you look around and there's scientists carrying them around as they're going over, like, different diagnostics and doing checkups on this Bladeship. But you can definitely point out some controllers with them.
And nobody's like placed theirs down on a table or anything.
Not at this moment, but I'll say over in the distance, just as you're looking around, you do see one person standing by a terminal, put the tablet down next to the terminal and like type on it and then pick it up, look at it, go back to the terminal. So they are like, you know, they're not like guarding them or anything. They're using them.
Okay. She's going to think both inside of her head and also in thought speech, which is weird and echoey, I guess. Hey, do we remember anything inside of the ship that I can say that I'm inspecting?
One of the things we must do to accomplish our mission is to check the engines and disable the safety overrides. So maybe you could work on something with that. If you need any ship parts, I can also give you names. There's the core generator. Oh, I'm sorry. The engine core, the core generator, and the manifold spark exhaust.
That sounds fake as hell. Okay.
Yes, the Yeerks do not know much.
Would I need to go inside of the ship to check the manifold spark exhaust?
Yes.
Sweet, I'm going.
You make your way towards the entrance of the Bladeship, and the two Hork-Bajir are standing there, and they kind of puff their chests up a little bit as you approach. And as you get there, they look at you. Clearance.
I show my badge.
They look at it. He inspects it, kind of grabs it, like as you like put it up to him, and then investigates it a little bit closer, and like lets it drop back down to you, and looks at you and says, "This host's eyes not well. You may enter." And they step to the side.
Okay. She's gonna think really, really quickly. Everybody good?
Yep.
Hope this works.
As soon as the doors open, Zach is doing his best to scan for anything that looks like a control terminal that's not occupied.
So yeah, the doors pressure release and slide open. As you look inside, just glancing straight in, you see just a wall and floor. But if you step in,
Yeah, she's gonna think, okay, we're going in. And then make her way up onto the ship.
as you step up the steps and through the entranceway, you see this red light all around the doorway just shine and kind of move from the top to the bottom, then go back to the top, and then power down as you walk through.
She's gonna think, holy shit, I did not think that was gonna work.
I never doubted for a minute.
As you get in here, you looking through Dylan, looking through the nail shop lady's eyes. There's terminals. You see control terminals all the way to the right. There's two desks right beside you. And as you look to your right, you see workbenches on each side of the ship. There seems to be like a meeting area a little bit further down. And then once you go all the way down, you see is kind of like it's not the cockpit. It's not like the place where they're flying the ship, but it does look like a gunner area, and there's two terminals on each side.
Okay.
And you know that to the right is like the very front of the Bladeship.
Okay. And where would the control area be?
If you ask that in your head, Aximili will say, "We must get to the engines to override the safety measures, but everything else we should be able to do from one of these terminals almost any terminal that is a control terminal. But yes, that is all it would take. We need to disable the safety measures first.
Where in the ship would you see, or would we be able to access engines?
The engines are located in the back of the ship.
Right. The access panels center to the back of the ship.
The access panels are are at the engines. He gives you a rough idea where the engines are. I've never been on a Bladeship.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
All right. I am going to head to the back of the ship.
If you do not see them in the very back, they will probably be on the lower level.
Okay.
If that helps.
Looking around, how many other controllers look like they're inside this place?
As soon as you walked in, you saw 2 human controllers in that control area at the 2 terminals, the 2 control panel terminals. To your left is another closed door, but like as you approach it, it opens automatically, and you do see a Hork-Bajir down this like hallway, and he seems to be just standing there. He does carry a Dracon Beam.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk right past him.
Yep.
As you walk past him, he kind of looks down at you as you pass, but he doesn't say anything. He just keeps moving. You can kind of tell looks like he's patrolling.
Okay. Yeah, I walk past him and I walk into the next chamber and I keep going back.
In the next chamber, as the doors open, you see a massive piece of machinery, and it seems to like hum as you move in. You see like blue lights rotating around it. Yeah. You don't know what it is.
Is it flush with the back wall of the ship, or is it just sitting in the middle of the room?
It sits in the middle, but if you guys want to look around and investigate, you can.
This might be engine-like. Are there any access panels or anything on it? Like, does it look like we can do anything directly to it?
Roll investigation.
I'll do that. It's not good.
The reason it's not good, like as you go to look, Dylan, you feel your eyes move without you trying, and you resist a little bit, and that stops Zach from being able to find whatever you wanted.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens because her eyes start to move and she goes, "Oh, what the?"
Sorry. I'm just trying to look. I don't mean to take control. It's hard to control. It's hard to keep from doing that. I apologize.
That's okay. What? Okay, I'm gonna look around.
Zach mentally does this.
You are a little bit flustered by this, Dylan, and as you kind of look, I will say you like get to the back and kind of look around, and you see that it's connected by just like a little tube in the middle of it. You find out like a little panel back here, but it doesn't look like you can get into it easily. You like would need tools to unscrew it.
Okay. Is there a console?
You do see a console right behind you, actually, because you move back towards the back, and then as you like turn and look over your shoulder, you see this console right here.
She's gonna be like, "Oh, well, don't mind if I do," and head on over and be like, "Okay, now you can move the eyes."
We'll work together on it. And try to log in or get into it or whatever.
Roll computers.
A TUFO.
So like communicating with Dylan, you kind of explain this process through, and using the tier 2 cards that you made for yourself and, getting everything logged. You use that to log in and get your credentials. You have access to some of the controls on the ship, a lot of maintenance controls.
Okay. All right, let's start digging around for like administrative settings or something. If we got to disable safety stuff, we should try to do it from the back end. So we're clicking through menus and looking for...
Do you say that out loud to everybody, or was that just...
I'm just saying it's a Dylan. I mean, we're just communicating together.
As you look through, roll a technology roll.
Arcana, you mean?
Yeah.
24 again. So rather than like... Okay, I'm just going to describe this as if it was a regular computer menu. You know how like in settings you could go and like just click something off. I don't want to find that. I want to find sudo disable that thing. Like I want to disable it completely from within a sub menu, like something that wouldn't be immediately visible to someone else using the computer. Whatever safety protocols and stuff we can find.
As you go into the menu, you look down and you find the engine controls and you try to override the safety protocols. You do it perfectly. Access denied. Safety overrides in place.
Okay, let's try to chase that down. So now I'm trying to see where the safety override error is generated from, so I can try to find that program and disable it.
And you just going in, not saying anything, just going back into it?
No, I'll explain that whole thought process. I'll probably realize that like more people on the team can help, and I'll say it to everybody.
Well, Aximili will say, you must be at the engines to manually override the safety overrides. We need to do that before we do anything, before we can do anything else.
Do you need to like physically do it? Like, is it something we have to have a screwdriver for, or I got you. Okay. All right. Dylan, let's go find some tools.
Okay. And she's going to walk away from the terminal. Where do we think would have tools?
As we're walking away, I'm going to take control of an arm and go turn off, exit out of whatever menus we were in. Just really quick.
How does Dylan react to that?
I feel like she barely notices that as she's like looking around. Like it just happens. And then she's like, whoa. Okay.
Sorry. Trust me. Just a little. Just trust. And then he backs away from the steering wheel again.
Which way are you guys going?
Which way has tools, Austin?
In this
We're going towards the big sign that says tools are over here.
Yeah. Where's like maintenance tool storage?
Assuming that Maitea and Savannah are still in Dylan's shirt, can I use my wave of wisdom to help them find the tools?
Yeah, they have to roll. Is that a wisdom-based check? So is that investigation and perception?
Any check, and I just add my modifier to it. It doesn't matter what check they do, but just I'm assuming having like gone over the schematics with Aximili and seeing it like with like getting that information initially from the Chi, that Savannah might have some idea of like likely places for storage.
Yeah, you can add that bonus to your all's perception check. Who wants to roll it, and how do you guys want to do it?
Dylan's driving. I mean, Zach will add an assist.
Okay.
For help, but that's it.
Yeah, Dylan, you can roll a perception check with advantage and with wave of wisdom.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and Savannah's just going to help Dylan, but like she's just been staying quiet because like she's not much help. She can't see or do anything, but she'll just say like to everybody, but Dylan, like this is where it looked like in the schematic there was storage space, and point out a few sections.
Yeah, Savannah, you specifically remember the maintenance area is the same place as the engine room, and it should be down.
I specifically remember the maintenance area.
No, you specifically remember the maintenance area.
Okay, Agatha.
It's like there's two Alexes here.
All right, let's go down.
Okay. We go.
You notice there is like a sign that kind of points north, and it has like an elevator picture on it.
Sweet.
Elevator this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll take the elevator.
Take the elevator.
You go through two more doors, and you get to another room. You see it resembles the hatch that you all seen at the Fort Perrin down below. Like it's just smaller. And yeah, it looks like it can open up and lead down, and there's a terminal right next to it.
But we're not looking for a terminal. We're looking for a toolbox.
Okay, yeah, there's a toolbox over in the corner.
Okay.
Wait, really? Are you fucking with me?
No.
Okay. Tools
Get
spotted.
the tools.
As you look in the toolbox, you don't recognize a lot of the tools, but there it is.
I'm going to take my Taya out and be like, hey, does this look like anything we can use?
She looks down. I believe so.
Okay, which one?
Take the spanner and the
She means wrench. It's a wrench.
Yeah, I know what a wrench is. None of these look like a wrench.
Oh, it's that one. And she like does her little mouse nose down towards an object that looks like a space wrench.
Space wrench.
Space wrench.
Got it.
What's a space wrench look like, Austin?
Yeah, describe the space wrench.
You know how a wrench looks? Imagine if it was bent into like a circle, but there's wrench ends on each end, and it's bent into a circle, and then it's wrapped around that, and it looks like it goes on your wrist.
What? Because it's
the wrench.
There's no ends on a circle.
Like it's a circle that has like the two like kind of spacing,
Aurora
like wrench
Borealis.
spacing on it, and then you like click that on and then use it like kind of in like Okay, I got you.
So it's a wrench.
Thank you,
got
Alex.
it. Cool. I grabbed the wrench.
Space wrench.
Sorry, yes. I grabbed the space wrench and then I hand it to the nearest Cubone.
Yeah, bound.
But it's like the Xena version of Cubone because it's a circle. So you have like the cool. What is that weapon called? I can't remember what it's called.
A chakram.
Yeah.
I am gonna need the Xena Cubone now. I'm afraid.
Yeah, we do need a Xena Cubone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now where are we going?
We must go down.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's go down. Should we just take the whole toolbox with us? Like, why are we just taking one tool?
Because I was told I only needed one.
What if we need another one? We get there and like the
Oh
panel's
my god,
got a
okay.
screw on it
And
or
then I'm going to
something.
go back over to the toolbox and I put the wrench back in the toolbox, close it, and grab the whole thing.
Space wrench.
And I put my Taya
Thank you.
back away.
Space toolbox.
Spacener.
Spacer.
Yes.
James
William
Spacener. Damn. We were there.
Okay, we go to the elevator.
In the middle of this room, it looks like there's this hatch that's just a drop shaft. It reminds you of the one that you all seen at Fort Perrin.
Dylan's going to go up to the console at it. Which way looks like it's down?
I think you just get in. It's just a hole, right?
Looks like a hatch. It's like this big circle thing in the middle of the floor.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it opens.
Oh, that thing. I got you.
She's going to go stand on the platform. And she's going to say engine room out loud.
After a second, Kamren says, yeah, that's where we're going.
Sorry, I thought it was going to be like Star Trek. Like you hold onto the little thingy and you say the floor you want to go to, and it takes you there. And this did not work that way.
Andalites have this with drop shafts, but we thought speak into them.
So it's kind of the same thing that I just said. And she's going to thought speak engine room.
Unfortunately, most Yeerks don't have access to thought speech.
God damn it.
Is there a panel with buttons?
There's a terminal right beside this thing.
So she goes back to the terminal and she says, okay, which one looks like it's down, guys?
Is there one that looks like a down arrow?
As you like log in with your key badge, you see, control panel to the hatch opens. You can kind of discern which it is.
Yeah, I'm going to smash that button. Let's go.
It opens, and there's like a little timer on the screen, and it's countdown quick. 5, 4.
I'm on the, yep.
This lowers down into just what looks like mostly an empty room. There's more tools kind of around here. As this settles in, you can see a bigger terminal than ones you've already seen. What looks to be another kind of a doorway that's further down, crates and machinery that lines the wall and that glows and hums as well. This is obviously an engine, Zach. It's obviously a space engine.
Spingen.
And then you also see at the very end of this like corridor, there's a room at the end and it has 2 big windows on each side of reinforced glass. To see more, you'd have to go down there, but it looks like a room. I'll actually say, with the glass being there, you kind of look in and you see like benches lining the walls of this room. There's also a woman standing at the terminal. She seems to be accessing it. And a Hork-Bajir with a Dracon beam that looks like he's at the engines working on them.
Awesome. I love that he's there. Okay.
Maybe we can just convince him that someone upstairs wanted him.
Who is him?
There's a Hork-Bajir here. There's also a human lady.
Okay, we gave me like really high clearance, right?
Well, yeah, but like...
Okay.
So Dylan has tier 2 clearance.
Yeah, it's the highest we could get without like alerting the system or whatever.
Cool. So here's my current thought. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ask him what he's working on. I'm gonna say, well, I'm here to check the, what was it?
Exhaust engine manifold.
Exhaust
engine
that part, yeah.
manifold. Does this look, hold on. Max, is there any way that you can see what's going on here? Can you just like crawl up a little?
I will need to move out a little bit.
Tiny bit.
All right, he's gonna roll a stealth check. We give it cockroaches advantage.
Don't even need it.
Yeah, don't need it. He pops his little antennas out, and then his little head pops out. Yes, I believe this is the right area.
Okay. Engine, spark, manifold.
Manifold,
Exhaust.
spark, exhaust?
Exhaust. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Okay, exhaust, spark, manifold. That's what I'm here to check on.
Manifold, spark, exhaust.
Manifold, spark, exhaust.
Yes.
Zach, you want to do this?
I'm worried I would slur my words or something, just because I'm not used to controlling your mouth. So, you got it. Manifold, spark, exhaust.
I really think you should do it.
All right. Okay.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Before we go any further, I'm gonna like mutter it. I'm gonna practice a little bit. You want to roll for that, or is it good?
Stealth?
It's stealth. Oh, to not be heard muttering to myself?
Yeah.
I mean, I legitimately don't want to just try to take over talking through Dylan's body without having practiced a little bit, because I feel like there would be a like, and it wouldn't go well. So
Yeah, Dylan's gonna shrink away, like make herself small in her own mind.
I got a 23
Why'd
on
you have
stealth.
to say it like that? Yeah, you get this practice in, you feel good about it. Nobody hears you.
Cool.
And she's gonna be like, okay, go up and tell him that, or ask him what he's doing, tell him what you're here to do, and tell him to take a break.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Zach's gonna drive the Dylan, who's driving the nail salon lady's body, over to that Hork-Bajir. On the way, I do want to like look over the human woman's shoulder at her screen and see if I can get any information there.
She looks over her shoulder at you as you pass, and she like scrunches up her face like she didn't expect you to be here. She doesn't say anything. And if you look at the screen, give me a quick investigation check. It's not a high DC. It's just to see what you pick up at a glance.
16.
This seems to be, from what you guys have seen so far going in, with people checking their tablets, running different tests, this has a diagnostic screen. She is checking everything. Fuel, power, systems, functions, the anti-gravity generator. She's just checking everything. If you want to give me an insight check, you can. Dylan, you can too, but it'll be at disadvantage because you're slinked into your own mind right now.
Me as well.
You don't get it at first, Zach, but Dylan, something clicks in your head. They're getting ready to do something. You got ready before. You know what getting ready looks like. But it looks like they're getting the ship ready to take off. Like this, it just looks like they're just doing the regular stuff that they need to do.
Oh man. They're gonna take off. This is great.
Yeah, except we're in here.
Well, no, we can get up there, partition everyone off, and then take control.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
We do want everyone off the ship before we take over. The plan is to stay on the ship, remember, with Visor 3.
We'll get there.
I thought we were blowing this thing up.
Yeah, we sure are, which means we need to get everyone else off of this ship, and we need to take it.
And we're bailing midair? Is that the plan?
Bailing midair, or if we can make use of holograms, but yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so Zach's in front of the Hork-Bajir, and it's just gonna, with as much confidence and like, that sort of ego that Yeerks have, just gonna be like, what are you working on?
He doesn't even look up at you. He just continues working, and he says, what are you doing down here?
I was sent to double check the manifold spark exhaust, and you are in the way.
He shuts this panel he's working on and stands up, and he towers over this lady, and he looks down at you. It's checked.
I was sent to check your check. Take 5.
By who?
That's not your concern.
He leans down and gets in your face. If Visor 1 herself didn't send you, you don't have any say here.
How do you know she didn't?
I asked you, and you didn't tell me.
She did. Satisfied?
Roll a deception check with disadvantage. That being said, if you guys have anything to...
I have advantage on deception checks.
So a flat roll.
I'll take a flat deception check. I do have inspiration.
Inspiration won't work because once you cancel out an advantage or disadvantage, it's over. You can't use it to, like, get advantage back.
29. A critical 20 and a 29 total.
Suck it, Hork-Bajir, bitch.
Nate, put some sauce on this.
I mean, it's 100% in the delivery. It's like a less is more thing. So I told him you don't need to worry about it. And as soon as he said Visor 1, and I said, she did. Satisfied? Take 5. And just wave him away.
He straightens up. I did not know she was giving commands. Garf Nash.
Maybe not to you.
He walks away.
I'm gonna try to piggyback on it and say, in fact, clear the room. And I'm gonna try to get the other lady out of here too.
Okay. Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay. Not as good. Take that 12.
Hang on. I'm gonna roll lucky. You're in my head now.
Ooh.
The Thunderdome or something.
All right, so you get that 17. And well, since we're mixing this, what we'll do is take the 17 and add Zach's intimidation bonus to it. So it's a +6. So a 23. As you turn around and you say clear the room, you see that the woman controller is already on the platform.
She's already the fuck out. I love that.
As they both get there, the Hork-Bajir pauses and you see that the lift isn't moving. And they say, excuse me, can you send us up? And they nod to the terminal over on the right.
I had already started kneeling, and with the most like I have to fucking do everything type body language, stand back up.
The woman says, as you start to stand up, no, I'll get it. She runs over, presses it. You see that little timer in the corner start, 5, 4, and she runs back over. Gets on it. Sorry, sir, ma'am.
And I'm just staring at her like a mom who's watching their 2-year-old like dump milk on the floor, like, what the fuck? And up they go. And then I'm just gonna be like, Dylan, I think someone shit your pants. I'm sorry. And
You just hear this raucous laughter inside of your head, our head.
I feel like whenever Dylan thought speaks to the group or to Zach just in general, why he's a Yeerk in her head, it sounds like my headphones on the mic.
That's exactly
I get like a feedback.
What
Yeah. Okay, fucking shit, we're here. Let's do something. Christ's sakes.
Hey, that was really cool.
I pulled the panel off.
Yeah, that was cool. You show that Hork-Bajir what's what.
Yeah, we probably got about 20 seconds before they figure out what's going on. So.
Oh shit! Should we come out? Matea and Aximili say.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, why don't we try to lock down this bay while they demorph? Maybe we can do that. Van, does that sound okay?
Yeah. We should probably lock down this bay while we're doing the checks. I think that would make sense with the story already. But we should also see if we can see in the computer how close our friend, the Chi, is.
Okay. So, standing from the panel, I'm going to walk back over. And, like, I think about halfway over to that console, I realize, like, I don't need to be driving anymore. And Dylan is going to, like, stop. Just halfway over, and Zach's going to be like, oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
Dylan has been just, like, so shrank back in her mind. She's like, wait, sorry for what?
No, you drive. You drive.
Oh, okay. Yep. And she's going to, like, find out how to get control back in her body and just, like, move. Where were we going?
The console. We need to lock down the elevator and do a check on Xander.
Okay, hang on. First, I'm going to check the rest of this floor. And she's going to walk, like, and make sure that there's no one else here.
Roll investigation.
I'll help if I need to.
Please.
Yeah, I'm assisting.
With that 19, you look around. You notice that this is another doorway right here. Maybe an airlock. You can't really tell where it leads.
Okay.
But no people.
Is there no window?
No.
So everyone's... Ax and Matea asked about coming out of hiding, yeah? And they're on their way out?
Well, they were waiting, I think, as Dylan checked around, but as soon as she gives the clear, they will.
Okay, because, yeah, Savannah will come out at the same time, and I was wondering if I could sniff around that door and see if I can find anything with my sniff scent.
All right, yeah. Perception.
I gotta see if I get anything special for being a mouse. Keen smell!
+8 to find cheese.
Yeah. And with perception, you can use Savannah's stats if they're better.
If wisdom is better, yeah, dog. Yeah.
With an 18, you sniff around. You smell something that smells faintly like bark, like a Hork-Bajir had been walking through here.
Oh, that dude farted.
You smell the scent of Suave's women's shampoo that must have been on that controller that walked out of here. But you cannot smell anything through this glass down here at the bottom. It's almost like it's, you know, that spaceships like have airlocks and stuff. It almost seemed like this room is sealed off, like they're trying to keep things in it or out of it.
And it doesn't smell like anything has kind of trailed past through this airlock recently.
Not recently.
Yeah, she'll report that back to them, just like seems to be some completely airtight seal on this thing, and it doesn't seem to have been opened recently.
I'll say also, Savannah, as you look while you're smelling, it's just glass and you can see through it. There's benches. It almost looks like a holding cell, like this is where they keep a prisoner.
So wait, so the airlock thing, there was no window to it, but there's like glass on the bottom?
There's
No, it's a
two
different
different
door.
things. Yeah. So right here is the airlock that leads to somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That
Airlock
works.
circle.
Cool.
If you do the same thing there, you get essentially the same smells. It doesn't seem like anything's went in or out of it recently.
Okay, that's what I was intending to sniff around, was to find out more
My bad.
information about that. If there's a window, you don't need a mouse for that.
Yeah. So you get all that same information as far as the smell, but you also see into the most southern part, and you discover that as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she'll just report that back if they haven't already seen it.
Cool, thank you. Before everybody jumps off, let me do one last check. And then just privately to Dylan, like, let's double check the console for any sensors or cameras or anything in this room before we start adding andalites.
Yeah, let's hit it. And she's gonna go over to the console and start pressing buttons, and then she's like, oh wait, your turn.
Yeah.
And pull back.
And then Zach will take over and hit backspace until whatever Dylan just typed is gone. And then we'll start over.
Rude.
Nate, inspiration. I don't know if you used it or not, but if you didn't, you have it for Zach learning from his mistakes.
Which mistake? Zach's never made one of those. What are you talking about?
Don't let him take away that inspiration. Calm down.
I'm not.
Stop playing against yourself.
I was yes-anding. All right, let's tippy tap and see what we find.
You automatically gain the access, so you don't need a hack. So it's just Arcana.
It's not computers, huh?
It can be computers. I think you get advantage on Arcana. That's why I was giving you that one.
I don't think.
It should be the same one then.
It's basically the same roll either way. 23.
You look through and you find access to security cameras. You find these and you can get in. You see that you all are on camera. There's other cameras also around the Bladeship.
Okay. I want to isolate the cameras in this bay, delete the last minute or so of recording, and then I'm going to find some chunk from 5 minutes ago when that Hork-Bajir was here fucking around and the lady was here on the console, and just run that on a loop, 30-second loop.
You pull up Premiere Pro and weave them together. Yeah. For that one, roll a computers or technology, whichever.
God damn it. I have too few windows.
Dylan, as you see Zach move the nail lady's hands and start to hack into this computer, you see him accidentally almost like set off alarm. But you reach in and stop his hand from doing that. But that triggers something in you. In this panic, a lot of thoughts run through your mind, but you manage to calm yourself down and keep memories at bay. You can make this roll again as you kind of concentrate.
Okay. Before that, I'm going to realize like what Dylan just helped with, and I'm going to be like, thank you. Thank you for helping.
You're good. I think she literally like physically stopped you, like physically stopped the hands from moving and was like, nope, and backspaced it.
It's like I was doing something and like went to click and like couldn't move my hand anymore. And I think there was a moment of what the fuck? And then I look at the screen and realize what was about to happen. And then
yes.
You replace the last 5-ish minutes or the last minute from the last 5 minutes. And if you're trying to give you all some time and you want to kind of extend that out a little bit, I'll say with your check, you manage to extend it out another 7 minutes. But that's all you can do without it being suspicious. That's all you can replace is 7 more minutes. So essentially, you guys have 7 minutes.
But we're off of the recording.
Down here, yes, for the next 7 minutes, plus the last minute.
Okay. Demorph. He says to everybody.
You feel at least 2 little cockroach legs starting to run down your back, Dylan, and a mouse moving in your bra.
I pull her out. I pull her out so she does not have to find her way.
Should I stay in here or also demorph?
I think stay in here so that you don't have to then remorph, go back in.
Just make sure.
It's up to you though. Whatever you're more comfortable with.
Well, really, I was asking Dan.
Okay.
I mean, I've pretty much been out of the loop for a while now, but do we have to go through any more GLEET biofilters?
I have no idea. I don't think so. Not if we're going to stay inside the ship.
I do not believe any were in the schematic either. Only the one at the entrance.
Okay. Then up to you guys if you think it's going to be more advantageous to keep working together or if you would like to get a different morph.
Okay. I guess at least for now, stay here. Yeah, I'll keep working on the console with Dylan. We're going to check for Visser 3 and then see what other damage we can do, more or less.
Okay. So first, Aximili and Matea, they demorph. Kamren waits. He stays in his cockroach morph, but he's not on Dylan. He's just kind of running around.
I don't think Savannah has demorphed yet since the hallway, since like going down into the base. I don't think she did a reset.
It hasn't been that much longer, like 20 minutes or something.
Right. It hasn't been a long time, but...
Aximili will say, you have an hour and 15 minutes left in morph.
I think Savannah is going to demorph and kind of wait to get this information on where Xander is, and is
Kamren
going to.
will follow your lead then, Animorph.
So we're checking for Visser 3's location.
At this terminal, you only have access to the Bladeship cameras.
That's cool. We can check exterior cameras.
Yeah, but as you're looking, you see exterior cameras. At the moment, you just don't see him without even a perception check. As you're like looking through all the cameras, he's not in this hangar.
Is any of those tablets down here?
High or low?
Because that lady left in quite a rush.
I'll pick high, but Dylan will pick low.
Yeah, exactly.
Then...
Yep, that's how that worked.
You guys must agree, or Dylan decides. I think, or no, Zach decides.
High.
Doesn't look like there's a tablet.
It's opposite day though, so what I meant was obviously low. Well, that sucks. What about the Hork-Bajir? Did he leave one?
He didn't.
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
They don't make them for Hork-Bajir. It's kind of rude.
I open up the toolbox.
They make tools.
Is it one in the toolbox?
Oh, and nope. That's not a tool. That's a technology.
The technology is a tool. You're a tool.
These are simple tools like space wrenches and spanners.
That's the same thing.
All right, whatever. Stupid console not being connected to the rest of the system. Is it on the same network? Can I get in there somehow?
On the Yeerk Yahoo, yeah.
Yeerk is what you're going for?
Yeerk.
Yeah,
Yeerk.
Thank you, Nate.
Yeah, the Bladeship is connected to the Yeerk network.
Oh, good. Okay, that's what I wanted. So
it's the same as as you're looking into it. It would be the same as you trying to hack into my camera on my computer.
That's very possible.
Completely doable.
Pretty sure Zach has proven he can do that.
Yeah.
All right, try it.
This is what I want to do. Once we've determined we can't find Visser 3, the next thing I want to do is look for any recordings of previous messages that have been played over the intercom. I would assume these people probably store everything.
That's a big assumption. I just picture if you're talking over intercom, you probably wouldn't record that.
I'm looking for anything I can that would look like. I'm trying to find a way to make people evacuate. Get an alarm. A fire alarm is the easy way, but
not yet.
Okay. No. I'm just prepping it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, are you saying anything about making people evacuate out loud, or are you?
I guess when I can't immediately find something, I'll start spitting it at the team. Just I'm looking for something an announcement or something, to get people outside, at least off the Bladeship, so that we can do this cleanly.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how much control we can take and how much we can make it look like quarters, but certainly if we have Visser 3 here, we could order most of the crew off the ship except for us. So we could try something like that. We could just try to prep that.
You all will see the Andalites move to each end of the engine and start working.
Yeah, I guess we'll just wait for Visser 3 to pop up on the... I don't know. I'm going to try to access, if possible, if there's any access to security logs to see where his badge has been used most recently, stuff like that.
You guys did do that before you came in, and he was on his way here. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to see if he's closer.
Roll another technology roll with advantage.
13.
No new badge activity since the last one.
It's a little worrying, he says to the group. Do we don't have any way to check in with him, but he should have made some progress by now. Do we think he got stopped?
I mean, just checking his badge. Ooh, I guess Savannah's demorphed now. Just checking his badge, I don't think that he would potentially be made to do that when he's down here. I mean, he is high ranking enough that he could just be traveling through, but it is worrying that we haven't made contact yet. We're kind of approaching the point of no return here.
Dylan's going to thought speak. What if we just call out to Xander and see if he hears us?
We can, but how will we know he hears us?
He'll have to figure that out.
We can get him to scan a badge.
Zach starts looking for a console ID number, or the IP address of this machine, this particular console, or something, to try to...
Easy enough to find.
Okay. He'll just directly, to the whole group, but he'll include Xander. Hey, if you can hear this, pop up a message or something on, and then ID whatever it is. Surely a Chi could just fucking do that.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
High or low, Savannah.
Why me? I'm barely involved in this.
Exactly. You need some. You need something to do.
Can we need some airtime?
Really?
Airtime for Alex.
Wow. Like 40 dick moves there. Yeah, low, dude.
You get nothing back.
This is some bullshit.
Christ. Should have let Alex roll it. If Alex had rolled it, it would have been a 1.
Yeah. Let me roll. Here, let me roll a D100 right now just to see what we could have had.
Mm-hmm. 11.
2 1s. Even
2 1s.
worse.
Yep.
So as you're sending out that thought speak burst, Aximili will turn his stalk eyes to look at you as he's still working, to look at you all as he's still working. I believe I have the safety overrides ready to be taken down whenever you all give me the signal. Matea chimes in. I am having a little bit of trouble rerouting the engine power to cause the explosion.
Well, we'll have time to work on that.
I do not think we will, Zach. You see that little clock that you set up is got like 3 minutes left.
Oh, right. That one.
Savannah's going to start morphing at this point. She's going to Hork-Bajir.
As Kamren sees your body start to grow and those scales start to fill out in your face, he says, cool. The walking salad shooters. He starts to morph too.
The what?
Walking salad corf, no.
What the hell is a solid shooter, dude?
Dude, I don't know. It's something my brother used to say.
It's a tool from like the 80s and 90s that people used to use to chop up lettuce instead of, using a knife.
Like a slap chop?
Like, no, it's not like a slap chop.
I'm calling them slap chops.
Walking slap chop.
I thought Beyblade was pretty funny, but yeah, slap chop's pretty good. Zach does the mental equivalent of just idle
Clicking
animation.
a pin.
Yeah.
You just simply don't need a knife to prepare a salad at all.
How do you chop the lettuce?
No, Savannah's right. You just take a bite out of the head of the lettuce. Dunk it in range.
Don't defend me. You're making it worse. No, you just pull the leaves off and shred them.
Okay, what about tomato?
Well, you'd use a knife if you're adding tomato, but for like the salad itself, and also if it's spinach, you really don't need anything. It's just a leaf.
Spinach is like the worst green to make salad out of. We don't have time for this. Okay, let's do the thing.
Very quietly, Savannah's gonna be like, I love spinach.
Zach is trying to find a way to extend that timer or to just disable the whole system. He hasn't hit go on it yet, but he's like trying to figure out a way to just make it go away.
You feel like you could, doing a little work, you could probably shut down all the cameras.
Okay. Are there other sensors or is it just cameras?
There are other sensors, but they're like have to be activated. Like they have to be on alert mode for the motion sensors or the heat signatures. Like it's something specifically you have to like look up and do.
Okay. Yeah, I'll set the cameras to disable themselves about 30 seconds before this timer ends. So it's just gonna be off if you'll allow that. You
can try it, yeah.
As a matter of fact, I should do fewer things just internally and more things out loud. So Zach will say, I think I can disable the camera system. I'm going to just set it to completely shut down about 30 seconds before our timer ends.
Remember that we also need to set the delay and initiate the self-destruct. We have just turned off the overrides, the safety overrides. If we can't do that down here, we need to probably move.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that we, can get out of here. Okay.
Yeah, roll that Arcana technology.
I'm just going to assume this is going to keep going well.
I help.
I helping.
Amaze.
23.
Yeah, you set all the cameras to fail about a minute after the timer runs out for your loop.
No. 30 seconds before it runs out.
Before it runs out, okay, that's fine. My fault.
I don't want a minute of good footage of us hanging out in there.
Did Maitea ever tell us what the problem was that she could not overcome with the engine issue?
She just said she was having trouble doing it. That was her way to ask for help.
Well, that Savannah asked what was happening.
She says she's trying to connect the power to where it runs through and overloads. Even after Aximili has disabled those safety overrides, she is just having trouble with it. She can't get it to connect. She feels like she's doing everything right. She just can't get it.
Is Zach done at the terminal?
Zach could find shit to fuck with these people with all day, but
Hey, let me take this for a minute. And Dylan's gonna
you got it.
walk over Maitea.
Jesus, take the wheel.
No, Dylan, take the wheel.
Dylan, take the wheel.
Thank you. And look and see what we got going on over here.
Yeah, you can roll a technology arcana.
Arcana. Let's do it. I like Arcana.
Arcana.
As you kind of go over what Maitea is doing, you see she just has this panel ripped apart. Wires are everywhere. It looks like she's like stripped some stuff, and she's just trying to overload power, like reconduct everything, and it's just not working. She'll say, I believe there may be an extra safety latch for each one of these cores.
Okay. So do we need to go down the line and just start flipping?
If we want a huge explosion, yes. If it will still explode. It will still do a lot of damage, but won't destroy the whole ship.
I want this ship down.
Yeah. What does those latches look like?
As you say that, she'll like point to this. She's sitting at this first one down here, all the way to the south, and she like points in at the latch, and then she points to each one of these little cores right here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. She says, you must flip the latch and clip the wire at the same time, and do not clip the wrong wire.
Which wire?
This one. She points to a red one. As you look at it, the red wire and the blue wire are stuck together, and like she even tries to split them like you normally can with wires, but they are unsplittable. She can't take them apart. This is very bad design. The Yeerks are ignorant, but you must clip the blue wire and not the red wire as you flip the switch.
Didn't you tell us that they steal Andalite? You know what? Never mind.
They steal everyone's technology.
Savannah is just gonna like watch the flip wire cut thing and then kind of look at her blades and then look at Maitea and be like, can I help?
Be very careful. But yes.
Oh boy.
Does Zach remember there being wire clippers in the toolbox?
Not wire clippers, but space trimmers.
Space wire clippers?
No, space
They're
trimmers.
a circle.
They're circular?
They're square.
Go on.
And you
Let's
push it
grab
in on the
'em.
side, and that's how you clip.
So it's just a very wide guillotine?
Yeah, it's a guillotine. Think of like an apple cutter that you push down on the apple, but it collapses.
So we
in.
said like a slap chop, and you said everything is now slap chop.
Everything
Whole station slap chop.
Slap chop all the way down.
Are you getting this, camera guy?
Maurice.
Cool, let's do it.
Yeah, Savannah's gonna help too, cut some wire flip shit. So
Whoever wants to try to cut one, make a sleight of hand check.
Do we want to do one at a time, or do we want to just keep going down the line? Do as many as we can. Okay.
Cameron's gonna help too.
Cameron. Oh, please drive.
What?
I see Kamren walking up to one, and I just take the arm and I push him back.
You try to, but the little nail lady can't push this 7-foot tall Hork-Bashir anywhere.
Okay, well, I at least put a hand out.
He stops.
Cameron, be so fucking for real right now.
What?
If you are not
Yeah, this
the
is-
most careful that I've ever seen you in my entire life, I will annihilate you.
Remember when they did surgery on a grape, dude? It's that.
Who did surgery on a grape and why?
We did, and I don't know, because of some reason.
Savannah.
Shut up. I was so scared. You don't understand. I need a minute.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
I was so fucking scared and I crit 20 and I was so fucking scared.
Thought you were reacting to surgery on a grape.
No.
As Kamren, Dylan, and Zach are having this conversation, how do you and the two Andalites flip all these switches and cut all these wires?
I think Savannah very easily falls in line with, like, they all have blades. She's a morph, but they all know how to use them. So it's the very, like, you know, Andalite and now Hork-Bajir efficiency of, like, flip, cut. And they're all just, like, kind of moving and, like, you know, skipping each other and going down and, like, getting this all done, wrapped up, handled.
So without realizing that has happened, now Zach turns around and goes, yeah, so anyway, we're going to do it and you're not. And then he turns around. It's all fucking finished.
As you turn around, you see both the Andalites starting to morph into Hork-Bajir. As they do, Zach, you double check the cameras and you see it's counting down. You're at 30 seconds out from when the cameras stop. And as that happens, you see an Andalite walk into the hangar. You all hear, what is going on here? Why is the ship already being loaded? Who granted you all access to my ship? You hear over the speakers one of the Hork-Bajir say, Subvisor 11 gave us orders. Almost on cue as he says that, the main hangar doors open and in walks a familiar gray-skinned, lanky alien, his jagged, sharp teeth snarling as he walks. But he walks with purpose. Zach, you stare into the screen, you hear that, you see this alien. We kind of zoom into the nail shop lady's eyes, past this little window of Zach in between to Dylan. Dylan, this registers you panic in your body. You remember what happened last time you saw this alien. He gave you a feeling by digging his claws into you that you've seen another person feel, not being able to control their body, falling to the ground. I want you to describe what Zach sees in Dylan's memories. I want you to tell him who Jay is, and I want you to tell him what happened with Jay.
Okay. So you see this young woman. She is, I'd say she's like 5'5"-ish, curly red hair, beautiful freckles, but she looks gaunt. She looks like something is happening to her. And you see her pulling on Dylan's arm. She's like, come on, get up. You have to move. You can't just... We're not dying here today. Come on. And you feel Dylan pull back. She's like, I'm not dying ever. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. But you smell vomit. You smell waste. You smell grossness around her. Everything around you looks disheveled. It looks like the house is... You're in a house, but it hasn't been used for a long time for anything other than nefarious purpose. But this woman pulls your arm again, Dylan's arm again, and you guys walk outside, and it's raining. And you hear Dylan go, see, everything's great. We're getting washed clean. It's wonderful. And Dylan starts to spin, and the spinning just feels like it increases. Feels like this centrifugal force is just pulling you around and around and around until weightlessness. You're falling. You fall and you feel cold all around you. And you just feel this sense of sinking and falling and letting go. Made in association with Airtime for Nonsense. For more content like this, visit airtimefornonsense.com.